Good evening, YouTube family. Today is Sunday, December 15th, 2024. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Before I speak on this next topic, I would like to thank all of you good people that have continued to support my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, it appears that there are 3 more individuals that have gotten caught up on this whole sex trafficking. We got these 3 prominent brothers. Well, 2 of the brothers are luxury real estate brokers, and the other brother is, I guess he's just he's a affluent businessman. So it appears that these men basically have done the same thing that P. Diddy did. It appears that these men were doing the same things to women and flying them from all parts of the country to link up with them. And according to some of the charges, it appears that there was some drugging going on, some sexual assaults going on, and that is disturbing. What is disturbing about this the most is, why is all of this just rearing its ugly head now? You know, you had the whole thing with Bill Cosby, and now you got, along the way, there have been other people that have been accused of, and particularly men, they have been accused of doing these heinous crimes, or committing these heinous crimes against women. And I'm here to tell you that if the allegations are true, and if men sexually assaulted women, or if a man sexually assaults a woman, he deserves everything. He deserves the full brunt of what the law has to offer for him. But now, with this caveat, because I understand that you're always gonna have people that's gonna be doing unscrupulous things. But my question of it is this: now, as I said, if a man commits any type of heinous crime against a woman, he should be punished. But now I have to ask this question: what happens when, in a situation when you have a young woman, in the case of Crystal Magnum, who basically on October 23rd, 2008, this woman accused three former Duke University lacrosse players of sexually assaulting her. But as of late, she just basically said she lied. She basically said that she told a lie on these men. And this is what I want to focus on. So it's okay for men to be held accountable when they allegedly commit these crimes. But what happens when a woman just lies? What happens when she just says, oops, I made a mistake. I should have been, I should have been seeking the validation of God instead of the validation of man, or whatever she said the reasoning was. But people always want to put it on God. They always want to put it on religion as to, well, you know what? I should have been more focused on God and religion, and I wasn't. So this is why I lied. But these 3 men's lives have been ruined. These young men, their lives have been forever tainted, because even though she came on and said she lied, you're going to always be able to find content accusing these men of something that they did not do. Now, my question is this: what's going to happen to her? So people say, well, it ain't right to victimize the victim. But what happens when the victim is not a real victim? What happens when the victim is a liar? So it's done got so bad that now you listen, you meet a girl online and her ass live in Georgia, and y'all talk about linking up, and you fly her ass down here to Florida. And let's just hypothetically say the weekend don't go the way that she wants it to go. And she leaves, she flies back to Georgia, and let's just hypothetically say, I don't know, she feels like she want to say you did something that you didn't do. You touched her when you wasn't allowed to. You touched her when you didn't have permission. All along, she knew exactly what was going to happen. She knew what the link up was about. She knew that she was going to get flued out, right? She going to get flued out from Georgia down here to Florida. And for whatever the reason, everything was fine. But when she started talking about, I don't know, hypothetically, can I get, a little bit of monies? You know what I'm saying? Even though you paid for the plane ticket, you done showed me a good time and what have you. But I need a little bit of I need some money when I get back to my house. So I get my nails done and get my hair done, or whatever the case is. And let's hypothetically say, no, I'm not doing that. I paid for the plane ticket. I paid for you to, your weekend getaway, bought all the meals and breakfasts and all that good stuff. But now you want me to further bless you? Like, man, I mean, come on now, let's be realistic. And for whatever the reason, she get upset. And now you may potentially have a federal indictment against you for sexual trafficking. That's right, man. You better be abreast of the law. You better look it up, because I'm telling you, they pulling these charges out the air, and they making them stick. So my question is, what happens when these women lie? It's easy for look at the situation that came out with the young lady with accused Puffy and Jay of doing something to her. Even say the daddy even involved the daddy in the lie. Come to find out, the daddy don't know what she talking about. And I don't know what she talking about. I don't remember what she talking about. Now she's saying that she's not quite there mentally. So, man, listen. All I'm saying is this. In these times, people will do some unscrupulous things. In these social economic hard times, people will lie. Men will lie and women will lie. And gentlemen, I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Don't think that you got to be a P. Diddy. What's the little dude? I can't think of his name right now. But don't think you got to be a P. Diddy, a Jay-Z, or somebody who got a boatload full of money for somebody to tell a lie on you and get you cased up. For example, you can be a regular guy making your $60,000, $50,000, $70,000 a year, and you link up with a girl online, and she just so happened, I don't know, lives in Georgia, North Carolina, wherever, and y'all, match, and y'all get a little conversation going online. Y'all talking about her flying out. And you thinking, well, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to fly little mama out. I take care of everything, the plane ticket. Because you're already taking a chance because, who's to say that she even going to get on the plane? So, but most women, they like the idea of getting flued out. So most of them will get on the plane. And most of them know what time it is You know, I think most of the women understand, well, hey, if I get on this plane and go down here and meet this guy that I don't really even know and stay at his house, if things don't get terribly crazy, there's a possibility that I might let him smash. But now what happens when everything goes good, but little mama want a love offering for the trip back home? She wants some spinning change for the trip back home. What happens when you say, nah, I ain't finna give you no, I ain't finna, I'm not doing it. What happens when she, I don't know, gets in her feelings and gets a little emotional and she tells a little fib? She tells a little white lie. And now your life done got turned upside down. So if you think this can only happen to a man that has a boatload full of money, you are sadly mistaken, because times are hard, gentlemen, and women still want to get flued out, but they still want to have their bills paid too. So you better be careful, because I predict that this whole, when you fly people out and all this good stuff, I predict that they are going to start doing it to regular men that have a little bit of money. Always keep your head on a swivel. And always remember, listen, I could be the next P. Diddy today. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.